Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your daily mini tarot and oracle reading. I am using some new cards, the Animal Apothecary cards, to pull the overriding message for you today, alongside some other lovely new cards, the Pastoral Tarot. So let's see what's the overriding message for this reading today. Thank you, Spirit. And if it resonates, or I resonate with you, my darling, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much. Look at that. How wonderful. You have got claim your power. Claim your power. This is the tiger here. Goodness me. It's not even like a reclaiming, but it's claiming it. So it is to say, my darling, this is the moment, this is the time for you to step into your power. If you've been hesitating about moving towards something or claiming or moving towards an opportunity or claiming it as your own or receiving, maybe it's a promotion at work or an advancement in a skill that you're doing, now's the time to claim your power. And now's the time to say, this is who I am. This is what I desire to do. This is my time to pounce on this. And you're not going to let fear of any form of failure stop you from doing this. And you've also got evolve into your complexity with the octopus. So there are many different levels of this, and evolving into your complexity is to say that you can feel your way around this situation. The octopus is the master of fluidity, the master of transformation, the master of approach through an emotional view of the situation. So listen to what touches you at the moment. Listen to what is resonating with you. Listen to your feelings at this time. And also with that third eye there, do you see here? Try, within claiming your power, try to view this from the universe's point of view. Try to view this from the eyes of the universe. Try to see this as everything is always working out for me. So what is happening here? And how, in hindsight, could I see that this was an opportunity for me, if it is not so obvious to you? But I feel there is within you a huge amount of determination. There's a huge amount of getting ready for action, but I think there's almost like a kind of quivering of fear that you're not quite ready to pounce on something. You're not quite ready to claim it as your own. Claim it, my darling. It's time. Let's see what the Pastoral Tarot says to you. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else here about claiming your power and evolving into your complexity? There are many different levels to this. Thank you. The Two of Swords. Yeah, one more card, please. Thank you. And Strength has come out, and the Fool. So this is an opportunity, my darling. This is an opportunity of some wonderful new adventures and new beginnings for you. I love these cards. They've just arrived today. So I did use them in a personal reading earlier, and they were just tremendous, and I'm loving these. So this is an opportunity for you to go on a little bit of an adventure, a new cycle. It's a very grounding cycle for you. It is one that's not without challenges, not without potential, let's call it mishaps is the word I'm getting, but each and every one of those is going to teach you to perhaps have a different approach, a more nimble approach to something, to kind of look around you a little bit more, to see what is happening for you all the time. But a beautiful card, the Fool, has come out for you. Then, my darling, you have got the Two of Swords. So I feel, and you've got the thistles here. These are the little thistles, and the hares, the bunny rabbits here that are running away. So what I'm feeling with this card is, my darling, that, and you've got the Strength card as well, is that there is a certain distraction that you have at this time. You're distracted almost. The thistles represent a painful growth that's happened for you, and there is a distraction. You have your eyes, your attention, your thoughts are on that pain, as opposed to what is happening and evolving quite rapidly out of that pain out of that instant, out of that situation. And there is, you've got here the hairs, which represent abundance, which represent growth. So don't try to be, and it's running away from you almost. So it's now time to claim your power. It's now time to step into this space and say, this is who I am. This is what I'm intending to do. Because at this time, remember that you are what you think. So where your thoughts are going, where your attention is going, is where your energy is flowing. And Spirit is saying, no, it's now time to take back your power. It's now time to say, this is who I am. I'm not going to give this away to anything else or anybody else now. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on what's right for me, what's right for my growth. My attention is going to come away from what is also growing quite slowly here with the thistles, but very firmly rooted in the soil. So they have given you this situation has given you the platform now to expand in another direction. And don't let indecision or fear stop you now from doing this. It does take, my darling, great strength, and we've got here the strength card, to embrace what is, I'm getting the wild side, to embrace perhaps a new environment for yourself, a new change of direction, to also kind of have a restraint as well. I'm feeling with this card as well. Maybe many of you have children in this card, and there is a fierce protection that you're feeling at this time for your children. But it takes great strength to, is this the puma? I feel this is the puma. To rest in a place of understanding that growth, both yours and your children's growth, is all happening naturally. It's all happening as nature has intended it to do. And with the strength card as well, it is about your commitment and your restraint as well. Thank you, Spirit, again, about now walking away, choosing to come away from the absorption of what was then and coming into the present of what is now. And in the present of what is now, and saying to yourself, I am what I'm thinking at this time. So where am I giving my attention and my thoughts? Am I giving it away to the past still, or am I giving it to myself in order to fulfill myself both now in the present and also in the future as well? So I feel that's very it's a beautiful cards there for you. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. And, you know, it's been a lonely process for you, I feel, with this. And I know many times you haven't been able to, thank you, Spirit, almost see the wood for the trees, but there is light coming through on this. So Spirit wants you to understand that you have a hidden strength. You have an extraordinary strength. You have an extraordinary hidden inner hidden strength. And to have confidence now in what you desire to do and what is claiming your power at this time, because it is going to be successful. You've got that Fool card that came out. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles has come through for you. And so the Knight of Pentacles, my darling, there we go. Although things seem to be not moving at this time, they want you to trust that whatever movement's happening, you can rely on yourself, you can rely on the universe as well. It is a good partner for you at this time. You are a good partner for yourself at this time, is what I'm also receiving as well. And there is a stubbornness to you, a very healthy stubbornness to you, that comes as an aspect of you knowing, no, you're very determined in your approach to do something, but that you're so ready now for this next stage. And please trust that although it appears that perhaps things have movement has slowed down, it's the necessary pace with which you are being asked to move. Last card, please. Thank you. Queen of Wands, the beautiful Queen of Wands. I just want to show you this card. Isn't that wonderful? So with the Queen of Wands, my darling, have confidence in what is directing your attention at this time towards your desires. Have confidence in that. Things are, you've got the tomato here. Now the tomato represents, it's a plant that grows an abundance of fruit. So whatever you're giving your attention to that is growing for you at this time, it's going to produce a lot of very sweet, thank you, very sweet outcomes. But if it's too fast, those sweet outcomes are not going to be ready. They're not going to be ripe. So that's why they just want you to take note of the perhaps slower, more steady energy that's directing you towards outcomes for you that are right for you within your divine design. And with the Queen of Wands, what you are desiring to do may not be for everybody, but it is for you. And it is for you something that intuitively makes you feel very content and very happy. You kind of know, you know. And also they want you to, this is claiming your power again. You know, it's a very individual thing for you. And as I said, it may not be for everybody. And many may not understand what it is that you are looking and desiring to do, because they're not seeing it through your perception. They're not seeing it through your soul's eyes. But that's why it's so important that we always respect everybody's opinions about themselves, because each and every one of us has the direct perception of how we truly feel about things, what resonates with us, what vibrates within us in a way that makes us feel in accord with the situation, in harmony with what is happening. So there is, Spirit is saying, reclaim your power. Don't be swayed by other people's opinions. Be confident and relaxed in the approach that you're taking at this time, but draw your attention and just know that fear is a liar. Fear is the ego's fighting with itself. Fear is the protective, you know, in some form or other, fear is an aspect of self-love, because it's a slight protection of ourselves. It's the other end of the spectrum of what is true love, unconditional love. But use the fear to guide you as to where you haven't gone before. So have you noticed that when we become very, very comfortable with doing something, we then kind of almost feel an aspect of maybe a little sense of boredom, or just a little sense of not laziness, but a sort of laissez-faire approach to it. But you see, we were created to create, and we have this innate desire within us always to create, always to learn, always to expand. And so as the Queen of Wands, when you step and when you claim your power and you say, this is what I intend to do and I desire to do, you're opening up a whole channel, a whole momentum of energy that's going to work for you in a beautiful, natural way. But you have to make that claim. You have to say, this is what I desire for myself. So there we are, my darlings. I trust that has helped you, and I look forward to doing another reading for you tomorrow, angels. In the meantime, take care and so much love. Bye-bye.